One. Hey guys, how are you? Good morning, good Sunday morning. Hey, I'm just so excited because Joe Marte, hey Joe, Joe and I
I
have
don't know.
a really exciting thing that we're going to start doing Sunday mornings at 10:30. Joe, I've known him for what, probably 6 months now? And you are getting so healthy and you're being so conscious of your health and what you're eating and what you're putting in. I thought we got to share it with everyone. So, everyone, meet Joe Marte. Joe, tell us a little bit about yourself.
How you doing? My name is Joe Marte. I've been diabetic for going on about 4.5, 5 years. And last December, my sugars got out of control and just would not come back with medication or anything else. I went to see a functional medicine doctor who changed my diet, put me on some supplements, and lo and behold, my sugar dropped in half instantly, and then has been going down since. I've dropped 40 pounds in the last 4 months since switching over. I've gotten off all my diabetic medication, high blood pressure medication, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in big part to do with what I've been eating and I unfortunately I sit behind a desk all day, so I've gotten zero exercise, which is not good. But the change in diet has done wonders. So I'm excited to share that with everyone.
That is so cool. And I think it's so important to know that being that you were diabetic and how you were able to bring those numbers down is so important because you're a young guy. You're a young
Yep.
guy. And to be diabetic at a young age is really hard. And I think what has happened that I've watched with you is that you're making such the right choices with food. And I think it's so important to share with everyone how food is so important on what you are eating. Um, maybe next time when we come in, maybe even we can, because this platform allows us to have 3 or 4 people on at a time. Maybe we even go
Awesome.
invite in Dr. Coop to go ahead and give us some ideas too, if you like, later on down the road, because we're gonna be
All
doing
right.
this every Sunday at 10:30, guys. Okay.
Yep.
All right, Joe, what are we making? What's
All
first?
right. With one of the biggest things that I have found through Dr. Coop is
Mm-hmm.
inflammation in your body
Mm-hmm.
causes all these diseases and can cause your sugars to be up. So getting rid of inflammation is so important. That's one of the first things that we worked on. And so today I'm going to make a smoothie that helps you get rid of inflammation in the body, which allows you to be healthier and get rid of a lot of the issues that you're having.
Very cool.
Um,
I'm typing in as we talk, so it's not that I'm not listening to you. I'm just typing in as we talk.
you're
Okay.
good. You're good. Yep. I just want to explain this is not your typical smoothie you're going to get at Jamba Juice or anywhere else. It's not all fruit and sugar. It's
Mm-hmm.
mostly vegetables with a little bit of fruit in there for taste.
Well, very cool.
Um,
I'm gonna
I
highlight
promise you,
your name on here, Joe, so we can see what you're doing there. Because now we can see your kitchen. Okay. All right.
it sounds good, and there's going to be some ingredients in here you probably never thought of putting in your smoothie.
Okay.
Um, so what we're going to start with is one of the main ingredients. Here's all my little ingredients for the smoothie.
Uh-huh.
One of the main ingredients for getting rid of inflammation: walnuts.
Really?
Yep, about 10 walnuts that are halved.
Uh-huh.
You put that in there.
Okay. What kind of
And
blender are you
turmeric
using
root.
that can handle
This
walnuts?
is a magic bullet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yep, this is just a magic bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Put a half inch of turmeric root in there.
A what?
Turmeric root.
Wow. Where do you find that at?
You can get it pretty much. You can get it at Mariano's or Whole Foods.
Show us what
Um,
it looks like. I don't even know what it looks like. What does it look like?
it's just a root. Like I
Sorry.
just threw it in there. You're
I'm
killing me,
sorry.
Mary. Killing me, Mary. Just a little piece of root.
Oh, I'll be dang.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
almost
little.
like ginger.
I
It's
thought
like
you were gonna
ginger
have
root or
big
anything like
honking root.
that.
I thought you were gonna have like
Yep.
this big honking root like this, but it's just that little thing.
Well, it was a big root. I cut a piece of it off
Oh, okay.
because you only want about a half inch of it. You
Okay.
don't need too much.
Okay.
I'm going to add a few extra vegetables in here because I want to get more vegetables in my diet. Throw a
Okay.
little bit of cucumber in there.
Okay.
some celery, which is absolutely amazing for your body.
Oh, wow. Cool.
And then we're
Why
going
is
to put
celery amazing
kale.
for your body?
It also helps with inflammation and getting rid of the inflammation in your body. Um,
Oh, I didn't know that. Celery does? Does kale too?
Kale is just, it does a little bit, but it's more of getting the other nutrients in your body that you need some green vegetables.
Uh-huh.
We got some ground up flaxseed. We'll
Okay.
put a tablespoon of that in there.
Okay.
You're going to get a
Now,
half
Joe,
a cup of cherries.
this is a lot of steps for me.
Yeah, half a cup of frozen cherries in there.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, if I can get them in there. All
Let's see
right.
how it looks so far.
So far, we got a full cup here. I got to mash it down a little bit so I can get my blueberries in there.
Oh, wow.
Get a
So you
half
got
a cup of blueberries.
cherries, blueberries, kale, celery, that brunch you talked about, and walnuts.
Yep, turmeric, walnuts.
Okay.
I got some cucumber in there.
Oh, cucumber.
On some of my other ones, I like to add avocado, which is an excellent fat.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to use some coconut water.
Oh, that's a good
water
choice.
for it.
Okay. Didn't even think about that. Coconut water is a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about almond water, almond milk? Do you ever use that?
You can use that as well.
Mhm.
I'm not a big almond milk guy.
Yeah.
I prefer water as opposed to a milk.
All right, cool. Hey,
And now
Michelle Cash is watching. Hey, Michelle.
Hey,
Hey,
Michelle.
Jeff is watching. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Brandy. How are you?
What's
Hey,
going
Sarah.
on, guys?
Sarah's in Canada. Sarah is really good with a lot of good stuff with smoothies too. Mark,
Awesome.
hey, how are you? Well, good. Any questions for Joe? Feel free,
All right,
guys.
now we're ready to blend.
All right.
Let's get it blended.
Okay. Let's those walnuts in there, guys. Got the walnuts and celery.
Can't hear you, Mary.
That's all right. So Joe's using a neutral bullet. I was talking over you, Joe, while you're doing that. So he's using a neutral bullet. So let's see what it looks like.
Magic bullet. It actually looks like almost a purple juice.
Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. So
Not
the walnuts, kale, the celery, all that green stuff turned
in there. See, it looks
yeah.
very good.
How is it?
You know what it tastes like? It
What?
tastes like a. Do you ever have a salad with like fruit in it?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it tastes like.
Okay, very cool. How much kale did you put in there?
A cup.
Okay, a cup. Hey, Majid's watching. Majid and his wife are the gurus.
What's going on?
Yep, very cool. With that being said, all right, so you put half a cup of kale in?
Nope, I put a cup of kale in.
Oh, kale. Oh, I just can't handle kale. Can you replace kale with anything else? What do you think?
Spinach would probably be another option if you don't mind spinach. You want the dark greens. You want to get all the nutrients from the darker greens.
Okay.
And to be honest, you can't even really taste the kale.
No?
No. You taste some of the other vegetables in there, celery, the cucumber a little bit. Very, very hint of kale in there.
Okay.
The blueberries and cherry make it very fruity.
Very cool.
I probably blended a few more minutes to get the walnuts chopped up a little better.
Okay.
But it tastes really good. First time I ever made it.
Oh, it is?
This is the first time I'm making this one.
Michelle Cash wants to know if you can make one for her. Okay. So here's my question. How often do you make
waiting for you, Michelle.
Okay. Michelle, get on over there. How often do you make smoothies?
I'm starting to make them more now than I did before. I was never a big smoothie guy. When I did, it was mostly fruit
Yeah.
and sugar, which is not
Yep.
good for a diabetic.
Yep.
Um, but I am starting to make them more now.
Right.
It's an easy, quick meal. You can add
Mm-hmm.
some protein powder to it to
There
make
you
it
go.
more of a meal. Um, this one is more of just like an in between drink to get the inflammation down. Um, Research smoothies online because there's so many different varieties and different ones that do different things.
Right.
Stay away from the ones with lots of fruit in it.
Uh-huh.
More vegetables, less fruit. Fruit is
Okay.
just for just a little bit of taste,
Very- I love
and you'll be okay.
I love smoothies. I have them all the time. I do add a lot of avocado in mine. I haven't added nuts. That's a really great idea. I'm gonna have to start doing that. But
Yeah,
I
that's why I chose this one because it had a big different variety in it.
exactly. So Joe, now that you've been doing smoothies for a while, what have you noticed different in yourself that you have noticed when you started smoothies compared to before?
I don't eat as much throughout the day, especially
Hmm.
my busy schedule. So
Hmm.
the smoothie is a good way to get a lot of protein in. I do
Uh-huh.
like to throw some all natural peanut butter in there on some of them.
Yeah.
A peanut butter banana is a really good one.
There you go.
That kind of masks the vegetables that are in there. Not that I don't love vegetables. I
Yes.
do love vegetables, but not I don't like tasting them in my smoothie.
You know
I'd
what
much
I
rather taste something
oh, re-
else.
oh really? So you know what I put in my
Yeah,
smoothie that I love is cilantro.
nice. I'm not a
Man,
big cilantro guy.
no, oh man,
No, but that's
love
what's so great about smoothies, Mary. You make them to your taste. You
right.
find the stuff that you like and you put it in there.
You
If you don't
got
like
it. You
avocados, don't put it in.
uh-huh.
You can use coconut oil. That's a good healthy fat for you instead.
Okay.
Um, there's other healthy fats like the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
If it's all natural peanut butter,
Well,
you want to stay away from the sugary stuff.
that's
So
really cool. I think we're kind of leading into an idea here. Here's my idea. Now we're gonna do this
okay.
every Sunday morning at 10:30, right? For the next
Yep.
5 weeks, we said, right? 5 weeks.
Yep.
So why don't we do a little challenge?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Very
Why,
challenging.
why don't we challenge us to have a smoothie every day and we list the ingredients, you and we're gonna do this together.
Okay.
We list the ingredients. We'll do a post. We'll come up with a post or something, or challenge. We'll list the ingredients under our challenge every day of what smoothie we make.
Sounds good.
Sounds good?
Sounds
That way,
good. It's gonna be a different one every day.
yeah, yeah. And it'll be up every morning. We'll put it up every morning, or we'll try. How's that? Just watch for it. And then
Yep.
brunch with Joe. We'll comment there. And the other thing I think is really fun is that I know we have people on here. We do have Sarah from Canada who's really into some healthy stuff. I'd love to introduce you to her. She's really cool. Then we also have Majid, who is, and his wife are very healthy. And then I did hit Justin Coop. He didn't get on here. This platform, Be Live, lets us have like a TV screen.
Nice.
Yeah, so we can have like 5 or 6 people on at once.
What?
Yeah. So
I
maybe
think
what we
we
can,
get a net on here.
yeah, Annette, yep, definitely.
Yep.
So maybe what we can do is we can start it out in like the first 15 minutes, talk about what you're cooking. Then the next 15, have them come in and talk about how that all comes together.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, but we want to show what you're cooking and how you're doing though first, Joe, because you have done
Yep.
phenomenal. I'm gonna put your name back up there. You have done phenomenal. I mean, I've just watched you melt away, and I think it's great because you're moving around more, doing more, and I think that's really, really exciting. So I really want to highlight you and share it with everyone because even though you may be doing your own thing, I always believe this. It doesn't matter whose supplements, whose protein powder, whose whatever you're using, just so it's best for you. And I
Correct.
think it's really important that you found what's best for you and in your body. And I think that's what
Yep.
people realize.
Yeah. And that's with everything, including your diet.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, what works for me might not work for you. You like cilantro. I don't like cilantro, so our
Right.
diet probably wouldn't coincide.
That's
But you
right.
got to find what's best for you, what's healthiest for you, that
Right.
you're going to enjoy and you're going to stick with, because it's got to be a lifestyle change.
Key, stick
Yeah,
with and lifestyle change. That is
yeah,
so key. That is so cool. All right, great. All right, so Joe,
absolutely.
we actually went almost a half hour here. We're about
Oh
10 minutes.
wow,
Let's see if we have some
that
questions. Any questions? Great
went by
idea,
quick.
Michelle says. Oh, make Michelle a smoothie a day. That's what she wants you to do.
All
Michelle,
right, you just got to come pick it up.
to Joe to go get it. Oh, hey, Sandra Vega's watching. Hello, Sandra. She's
Oh,
my
Sandra.
Yeah, she's my niece and she has a little one. So I bet smoothies
Oh,
for her
nice.
would be really good. Oh, wait, Samantha, information. Joe, go back and watch from the beginning because Joe just made a smoothie, grateful information. So go ahead and take a look at that. And then we
Yeah.
have Trina and Tracy is watching. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Wendy. How are you guys? What we're doing here, in case you're coming on late, is that Joe is a friend of mine who has just done phenomenal things with his health. Being diabetic and bringing his numbers down by eating right and making the right choices. I think that is so cool. And I'm just so excited for you. So I asked Joe to let's go ahead and do brunch with Joe on Sundays at 10:30. So watch for us for the next 5 Sundays. We committed to 5. If it's a real
Yep.
hit, Joe, you can go longer, right?
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, Joe's like, uh-oh, Mary.
I'm in, Mary.
Okay, I'm glad.
I'm in for a year.
Oh, you guys heard it here. Uh-oh, we heard it
Yeah.
here. You know what? I love that because it is a life. And hey, Jim just jumped on too. Hey, Jim. It is a lifestyle change to make choices in what you're going to eat. And it doesn't happen overnight. And people always think that, wow, I'm going to make a smoothie and I'm going to be skinny tomorrow or I'm going to be healthy tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be running the stairs tomorrow. You just can't do that. You just
And
can't do that.
the other key, Mary, is
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna mess up.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with it. Move on. Go back
Yeah.
to what was working.
Yep.
No one sticks in it. I get an ice cream cone every now and again at Dairy Queen. That's my you know
Yeah.
that's my stress food.
Yeah.
A nice ice cream cone from Dairy Queen or something.
Yep.
You deal with it. You move on. You go back to it the next day,
Yep.
and then just keep going forward.
Exactly. Hey, Vanessa,
Yeah.
my other niece just jumped on. Hey, Vanessa, how are you? And
Awesome.
Socorro jumped on. And Vanessa, I think I was just talking about you and Sandra, actually. Joe makes smoothies, and he was pre-diabetic, and you brought your numbers down by eating smoothies, eating right, and making lifestyle changes, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. Well,
I was full blown diabetic, not pre-diabetic. I was full blown diabetic. Yes.
Okay.
When I started this change, they had put me on insulin and kept pumping me with more insulin. It wasn't working.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So we realized it was I definitely needed a diet change and a lifestyle change.
Well, that's one reason I really wanted to, have you on here is because there are so many people I know that are diabetic. There's so many young people,
Yes.
students that are diabetic. I mean,
Yes.
I know there's one diabetic that you're born with kind of thing.
That's type 1. I was type 2.
Okay, and that's the one that you kind
Type
of.
2 is the one you can get rid of. Correct.
Okay, right. So I know there's nothing we can do about the ones that we're born with. That's just their chemistry, their body. But the type 2, if we can help just a few of those, wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Absolutely. But even with the type 1, it's important the way that they change their lifestyle. They eat healthy just because, they have it the whole, it helps when they eat healthier.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
Because I know nothing about diabetics at all. I should.
Neither did I until 4 years ago.
Okay, well, you can be our expert in the field. How's that?
Yeah.
That is
good.
That is cool. Okay. Michelle would like to know, can she put Snickers in her smoothies?
Sure. She's not diabetic. Go for it.
Hey, you heard it right here. Yeah, when we have the other people.
As soon as those numbers go up, you got to take the Snickers out.
There you go. When we get if we get Majid or Janelle on or Justin on, they'll probably tell us different. But I like the idea.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But my motto is I'm going to live my life and I want to enjoy it. So a Snickers in there every now and again, go for it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, so we have spent a half hour here with Joe. We're going to do this every Sunday morning at 10:30. We're going to talk about being diabetic and how to get out of that routine and that lifestyle to be a healthier Joe. And Joe, if you can find a before picture, That would be so cool. So next week.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, I've got a really good before picture where my
Okay.
dog sit on my lap.
Oh,
And
really?
you can
Okay.
see,
I can't wait
you'll
to
see how big both of us are.
well, cool. I can't wait to share that. That's so cool. All right. So, Joe, I'm going to say adieu to you. And thank you very much for the smoothie. I had my chai tea this morning because I'm up at 5 a.m. and already had my smoothie. But with that being said, yeah, I'm a chai tea person. I love chai tea and almond milk. That's my thing. So anyhow, with that being said, we will see you next Sunday, 10:30, and we're having brunch with Joe.
Sounds good. Thanks, Mary.
All right. Thank you. All right. Hang on. All right. Hang on.